Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Scott and I'd like to bring something back that we've done before and it seems to be highly successful and popular, so I'd like to do it again. We're going to compare voices, compare accents, compare different speakers with a phrase or expression or so. And I'd like to get started with that after several months since I did it last. Now let me put up first on the board here behind me and your screen in front of you, easier said than done. Easier said than done. Let me put out the words for pronunciation purposes first. So, easier said than done. Easier said than done. The easy S comes across as a Z pronunciation for the most part. So, easier said than done. Now, when do you use such an expression like this? Where it's maybe on paper or so, or to think about it or talk about it, it doesn't seem so difficult. But to actually do it, that's the difficult part. So if somebody asks you to do something they think is not so difficult, but you think, well, it's not as easy as you think, so it's easier said than done. So talking about it and doing it or performing it or operating it or whatever it is not as easy. So easier said than done. You can use it in many situations, especially when you think that it sounds easy, but it's not that easy. Easier said than done. I'd like to go to our different speakers now. So first you have me as an American. Let's listen. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Great. Next up is going to be another American, my good friend Alex. And let's listen to him with easier said than done.
Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done.
Great. Again. And next speaker is our speaker from the UK, Wales to be exact. Let's listen to him with easier said than done.
Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done.
Okay, that brings us to our Japanese speaker. Let's listen to the Japanese speaker with the same easier said than done.
Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done.
Okay, everyone, and our final speaker with this will be our Canadian speaker. Let's listen to him as he says, easier said than done.
Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done.
Okay, everyone, I hope you enjoyed listening to the different pronunciations or accents and so from people around the globe. Why don't you practice it yourself? Why don't you repeat after me one time here? How can you do this intonation and pronunciation? First, I'm going to do easier said than done. Now your turn. Wonderful. I hope, I'm sure, I believe. One more time to finish up. Easier said than done. Great. Hopefully you don't feel that way about English. English is not easy, but hopefully it's not as difficult as you think. So keep up the great work though, everybody. And we'll be back here again soon with more English for different situations and also some more with comparing accents and pronunciation from around the globe. Thanks for watching. We'll be back here again soon. Don't forget, also comments and likes and also subscriptions. Wonderful. Thanks. Be back soon.